Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello everybody and welcome to Morocco. So there's a video I've been meaning to make for a while now, and I'm making it now since the kids are here in the playground, and I have time. Yeah. And the thing is, should you go to Morocco or not? Is Morocco a holiday country, a vacation country, or not? Is it easy to visit? Is it safe? There's so many questions that pop up that people ask me too. And well, here you go. Yeah, this is not the first time we visit Morocco. We have come on several occasions. Last time we were here 3 years ago when we spent 5 months in Morocco. This time we've been here for 2 months already, so another month to go, and then we have to find another place. Me and my family, that's me and my wife, and we have 3 kids, have been traveling for the last 7 years. Of course, since there was a pandemic, there was a couple of these years that were quiet, which we spent basically in Malaysia or Morocco, for example. I mean, before I had kids, I visited Morocco on a few occasions. So you kind of like say, I always had this love relationship with Morocco. And since when my kids came along, they're starting also falling in love with it. I mean, falling in love, yeah? Liking it, not hating it while here, and seeing certain things that are positive about it. You'll probably have certain ideas about this country. And especially if you've not been here, if you come here, you'll change your mind, I'm sure. But yeah, this is also why I'm making this video, to make it easier for you to see if you want to come or if you'd rather not come. So what are the pros and what are the cons? Why would you visit and why would you not visit? There's actually a lot that comes to mind if you think about why you would like to travel here or why not, or funny thing is, I've never thought about it up until now. The first thing that comes to mind, which beats everything or every other reason to coming to Morocco, is for its diversity. There is like everything in Morocco. You have like great cities, like historical cities, with lots to see, lots of different cultural things to see, and not Western, yet it being in very close reach of Europe. You could basically come here by ferry from Spain, right? And have the ability to not travel long and be in a completely different culture. That's not like going from Great Britain to Italy or from France to Switzerland. So it's a lot bigger change. Like you're going into the Orient very easily. So that is like, I think that is what would speak mostly for coming to Morocco, the cultural diversity. Let's call it the cultural richness, right? You can come easily to a Moroccan, to a Muslim country which is very oriental, which is very different from anything that you know from the West or in the West, or even from if you're from another country that has a diverse culture or Muslim culture. It will be very different and unique. So it's very easy to love Morocco, right? And second thing that comes to mind is to do with the same thing, and it is very easy to get here, and it's not like you don't have to apply for a visa. I mean, I'm talking here most countries, and not only Western countries, also all around the globe. I mean, I think there's only a few exceptions. Anyway, so it's very easy to get here, and you don't need a visa. You come here and you get a 90 days stay, like a visa exempt stay. So that is also very great. You don't have to apply for anything. You just come. And this also, you could come here very spontaneous as well. If you want to go, let's say, to India or Pakistan or lots of countries, you have to apply for a visa first or get an e-visa now. So Morocco keeps it simple. You come here and check, and you're here. no questions asked. Again, I'm talking here mostly from a European or American point of view, right? So take that as a note of reference. Okay, the next point, it being a Muslim country, lots of you will ask, well, is it safe? You know, is there terrorism or anything else like that? And I can tell you, it is very safe. There's no terrorism, or not more than anywhere else. I mean, there could be terrorism anywhere. It's a different culture. It is very interesting, I find, to be able to travel in a Muslim country that easily and not seeing any threats at all. Everybody has just been very friendly and very welcoming, and nobody actually there's not even an issue. Religion is not an issue. I think if you're a practicing Christian or a Buddhist or even a Jew, you can come here and you will not be bothered. I mean, unless you're bothered by the presence of Muslim or by the call to pray or by the sight of mosques or veiled women or whatever, you know. But then you don't have anything to do here anyway. But me, I love this. It's very easy. It is very welcoming here. I feel not threatened at all. Everybody's super sweet. Yeah, so there's many things that come to mind. Also, like when you're a family, Morocco's pretty child friendly. I mean, there's not much going on. We don't see so many children, but people are quite friendly, generally. So it is good, and it's not a party destination. It's not like that you'll be running into parties all the time, like in certain destinations, right? So, child-friendly, yet then again, the few playgrounds I have seen, which is a con, right? Pro and con, you have to treat both equally and find an equilibrium. Yeah. All the time, these playgrounds are filled with grown-ups, like 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that don't know what to do. And so when you go there with your kids, it's actually school students or even older people that take away their space, right? But so that's the downside. Yet still, children are welcome. That I would call this oriental, this developing country atmosphere that always are good for kids, you know, because people are still like children. It's not like in Europe where they have so many ideas for them how they should behave, you know. So it's quite good. It's a good country for children. If you take everything into consideration, it's a good country for children, definitely. Unless maybe if you're early birds like us and go to bed early, so we do get complaints from people because my kids are playing, let's say at 7 or 8 in the morning. Well, 7 they sleep, but 8 o'clock in the morning it's a normal time for my children to play. But apparently not here. People like to sleep in. And like the children to sleep in. Actually, lots of people have already suggested to me that I sent my kids to bed later so they would sleep in the morning. Something we would never do, of course. It's crazy. Yeah, other than that, cities I talked about. Then there is desert, the great desert, the Sahara, and all its culture and traditions and its sand beauty. So I do recommend you to come to Morocco, if only for the Sahara experience. And there's not only desert, there's also, you know, mountains and mountainous regions. So if you're into that, into hiking, into nature, the Atlas mountain range is great for that. There's different traditions, cultures in the Rif Mountains. It's fascinating things to learn and see. Yeah, one thing also why it would be a good thing to come here is, well, if you're limited in languages, you'll be greeted with lots of languages here. I mean, it's not only that people speak Arabic here and Berber languages, but also they speak very good French. So if you're from Europe and speak French, you get through with no problem. And then also lots of people speak English, I would say, and then there's Spanish, of course. Lots of people speak Spanish. Let me think. You realize this is a spontaneous video, right? It's not scripted or planned. And I ask myself sometimes, why do I like Morocco so much? You know, it cannot be the proximity to Europe, because we don't really live in Europe, right? We are from Switzerland, originally from Europe, but the last 7 years we spent traveling. So, yeah, that's not a reason for coming here. I did mention that's a big thing, right? I mentioned that before, about being welcome here. We totally feel welcome. People are friendly, they greet us, and even though they might not even have any idea about us, very friendly. So that is definitely a plus point, a pro point. Yeah, the people, that's one of its nicest assets. Yeah. That is also definitely not a plus point.
What is not even asking me?
Not a plus point. The way they drive or they park their cars is terrible. And if you have a stroller like me, it's sometimes very difficult to find a way. There we go. I'm just saying things that come to my mind. Yeah, traffic is generally okay. I mean, it's not like as crazy as in other countries. So you don't have to fear for your life, really. Except for, see, it's very difficult to pass, to find, oh, well, there's one. and one thing is that when I was here 20 years ago, in the tourist places, there were lots of scammers, false guides, scumbags, really. And that, I remember back then, lots of people did not want to return to Morocco. But now, none of those. Seriously, there has not been one incident, not one time a scammer approached me. I mean, given you can get overcharged sometimes, that can happen. But scammers, no. Morocco is a scammer-free country. So on what I said earlier about this not being a party destination, I didn't realize that, but it could be a pro or it could be a con for you. Depends if you like a party destination, if you like to go to clubs and drink lots of alcohol, and you know, want that sort of the night. If you're into, then don't come to Morocco. You will not find this anywhere, I suppose. I mean, there are some bars in certain cities, in certain places, but there's not it's not a party scene like in Spain or in Italy or France or anywhere else in the West, right? So, not the best place for party. That could be a pro and that could be a con. For us at the moment, that's a pro. Well, we do like to have a glass of wine or two, and you can get that. That's no problem. This is not like Afghanistan or something like that. You know, you can get your wine if you want it, no problem. Yeah, come to think of it as like very easy Oriental zone, reachable within an hour. You can be in a very different place, this very Oriental place, yet the people here, there, in Morocco, understanding where you're coming from because of the close proximity of their country. Yet it is very different. On the other hand, for them, you being European or Western American, not a strange thing. I mean, again, this is not Afghanistan. This is not Pakistan. It's very you'll be understood, and you understand them. Many aspects of their lives you will be able to understand. Plus, I think big pro, also a little bit of a con, maybe. One essential point is the food, which again can also be a pro or a con, right? For me, definitely a pro. Moroccan food is a wide variety of great foods. I mean, it's not only tagine, couscous, you know. There are so many things that I love. Different sandwiches, different. Well, I would not even know where to start. Of course, there's lots of good food. You'll come here, and even if you only come for the food, that's enough reason to come. Yeah, I mean, I'm not only even talking main breakfast, patisserie, the sweets. It's all like totally. I mean, yeah, I mean the con would be you're getting fat when you come here. But then again, I think that the food here generally is healthier than in the West. You don't see so much ultra-processed food here. You see lots of whole foods, lots of lamb, lots of chicken, lots of fish, lots of eggs. And of course, fair amount of sugar, which brings you to the tea, the famous Moroccan peppermint tea, the mint tea, which is absolutely mind-blowingly great and good. Also lots of sugar in there. So, but anyway, yeah, these are just thoughts that came to my mind. Should you visit Morocco? Oh, hell yes. Yeah, why not? I don't think you would regret it. I could totally say that. You would. You come here for a few weeks or a month, and you'll have memories for years to come. Anyway, guys, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to call this a video. I'm not sure if you can do a lot, if you can make a lot, use that video. But I made it. Because I get asked, and I have no form. Maybe I should reshoot that video, planning it. Well, let's see how it does, right? Anyway, guys, take good care, and slama.